you go immediately to Tav's second letter. So a lot of these letters, I don't have any like exposition before or after, just letter to letter for a bit. Buy a chalupa. Oh, chalupa sounds good. I didn't. What? Yeah, I already charged it. What?
Does that mean later I need to go to Taco Bell?
I wasn't not gonna ask. Just here to say hello, you know, chalupa. Well, now you've influenced our dinner choices, so, you know, GG's. You, look, Ma, you're an influencer. Okay. Tav's second letter. Dear Gale, here she'd drawn a wand with stars, similar to the one he'd put by his name in the letter. Thank you for saying you wanted to talk this whole time. That makes me feel so much better. I'd never put quill to parchment, but I started countless letters in my head. Like you said, it just never felt right. After this, Tav drew a scroll, an ink pot, and a quill. This does feel like the right path at the right time, but to be honest, Gale, I'm scared. I'm scared to put everything on the table again. With how much I got crossed out, we got hurt last time. We allowed ourselves to be vulnerable with each other. I can't go through that again. Nor do I want you to go through it again. Tav had drawn 2 filled-in broken hearts after this paragraph. It humbles me to think that you feel I'm deserving of good things. Truly. I don't feel like I'm supposed to, or I don't feel like I am. So I suppose it's good that someone in this world does. Your encouragement in taking care of myself is unexpected, but ultimately not surprising. That's just who you are. I'm thankful to hear that you're taking it upon yourself to improve as well. Here, Tav had drawn some grapes and cheese on a plate, and to the right of it, a broom and dustpan. I fully understand, however, that you can't forgive me, at least not yet. I wouldn't forgive me either. Hopefully I can begin to earn it over time. I'm not going to sit here and defend my actions with trying to find solace in Mistra's experience. Where am I? Yeah. Sorry, I lost my place. Oh, there we go. I'm not going to sit here and defend my actions with trying to find solace in Mistra's experience. It wasn't even fulfilling, if that makes you feel any better. It won't, I know you. It was just tricks of the mind and a devil's words of promises for things I didn't even desire. Perhaps the old me would have. I regretted it immediately, yet it has marked me forever. But I know that how it left me afterwards is not the point. The point is why I let myself go along with it in the first place. I've done a lot of thinking in the last months, especially since the reunion. Let me preface this by saying that I am not shifting the blame. I still made the decision to give in. However, after days and weeks of your near obsession with the crown of Karsus, I could see that look in your eyes. You couldn't stop thinking about the power it could offer. Power that we know all too well would only corrupt and change you. Then, your meeting with Mistra, introducing her back into your life with her deal to get rid of the orb for the crown. I could feel you slipping away from me. On the left side, by the words Crown of Karsus, Tav had drawn a crown with a big X through it. Near where Mistra is mentioned, she drew a scared Mistra, identified as Witch Bitch, being threatened by Tav with a dagger. What I should have done was keep talking to you, seeking reassurance. I should have spat in Mizora's face and told her to get the fuck out. In this area, Tav drew herself spitting in Mizora's face. It's, right there in the middle. Hang on, I gotta move move this up a little bit. Where am I? Get the fuck out. There we go. I should have sought solace in your embrace, in your words, in your love. But one thing I need you to understand, I was brought up my whole life to be let down. Every success came with a defeat. Every win came with a lose. Every success came with a sacrifice. Or every gift came with a sacrifice. You were the most important gift I will ever have in this world or the next. I was positive I was going to lose it. So, I don't know. I think maybe I wanted to push it from myself before it was taken outside of my control. Mizora approaching me with her offer, she knew exactly what she was doing, giving me an out that she knew I would take because I was at my most vulnerable. For all my accolades being a hero of Baldur's Gate and savior to many, I clearly didn't have the strength to catch up to her temptations, or to stand up to her temptations. I let her use the fact that I have major trust issues to weasel her way into the deepest fears and exploit them. I didn't have a chance. Doesn't excuse my actions, but I hope it at least explains them. I'm running out of parchment. You asked what I've been up to. If it's of any comfort, things are going well enough. I'm eating mostly regularly. I'm keeping up with the chores. I'm even starting to finally organize some garden space in the yard. I'm trying to spend some time outside every day, and I've replaced the wine with various teas. They're small steps, but they're steps. I don't know if I've gotten us closer to any kind of resolution, but hopefully my words can fill in some of the gaps. I look forward to hearing your response. Thank you, by the way, for giving me something to look forward to again. I've missed you too. Very much so. Humbly yours, Tav. The bottom left of the page, she drew a cup of tea. And we go to Gale, letter 2. Go. Dearest Tav, to the right of the greeting, it says in smaller writing, I apologize for the condition of this letter. It was rather difficult to write. The letter is littered with smudges where tears had fallen and a letter had been rewritten over them. As I wrote my last letter and have been pondering your response, it weighs on me just how grave a mistake I also made. The blame for our downfall does not fully rest with you. Let me finish. Feeling like you're not worthy, like you made too big of a mistake to recover from. You know how familiar I am with those thoughts. Looking back, this means I should have been the one who was there for you the most. Yet I wasn't. I was the furthest one away. I agree with you that my anger was justified. I'd felt like I'd been told I wasn't enough for you, which is exactly what I feared from the beginning. In my mind, you'd openly told the entire world that Gale Decarios, fallen Archmage of Waterdeep, scorned by Mystra herself, could not, in fact, make you or anyone else happy. You had to go find your pleasure elsewhere. Where my mistake lies is in never stopping to think of how much you had to have been hurting in order to find solace in Mizora in the first place. I don't think I even gave you the chance to confirm you hadn't been possessed, quite frankly. It's no wonder your defenses went up immediately. My reaction, while potentially understandable, was absolutely awful. I am so sorry that I never gave you the chance to talk things through before letting my hurt and rage take over. What I should have done was walked away and screamed into the void instead of at you before hearing any kind of explanation. I suppose I figured there would never be one good enough. Never did I think until recently that I could have possibly had something to do, or that I could have possibly had something to do with you feeling pushed in that direction. I should have been more reassuring, and I should have given you no reason to doubt my love for you and my dedication to you. The possibilities that came with the crown had taken over my waking thoughts and even infiltrated my dreams. Providing an eternal life without conflicts for both you and I sounded like the perfect solution, and I became hyper-focused. You had tried telling me that you were scared, that you didn't want me to lose my humanity. I just thought I was smarter and had this whole grand plan figured out, and you would realize it eventually. Before the next paragraph is drawn an infinity symbol, a heart nestled into the loops on either side. But I didn't do enough to put your mind at ease. I didn't help you understand that I wouldn't have actually left had it come down to choosing between you and the crown. I never would have left you, Tav. As I shouted rather rudely before, I only ever truly wanted you. I assumed you knew that beyond a shadow of a doubt, so I didn't spend any time reinforcing it. I let my focus drift too far. Then I left you scared and alone afterwards, with no chance to explain. The ex-chosen and ex-lover of a goddess, from whom he should have learned humility after his hubris. The man to whom you showed so much kindness and understanding and support when anyone else would have run in the other direction. I couldn't even show a fraction of that back to you. Taviella, my heart, I am so incredibly sorry that I wasn't there for you. When you pulled me from that portal and later heard my harrowing tale of foolishness and desperation, you stood by me. You took care of me and encouraged me, and I threw that back in your face at the first opportunity. It will be a long time before I can forgive myself for that. But I humbly, honestly, and hopefully ask if you could ever forgive me. I understand if you cannot, but know that I will spend the rest of my life proving myself to you. Please keep telling me your thoughts, Tav. I want to hear them. I need to hear them. Repentantly yours, Gail. P.S. I'm far too emotional at the moment to do many little doodles, but yours warm my heart. Please keep doing them. A filled-in heart was drawn here. Also drawn a simple version of the wand and stars under his name. Ooh, my brain doesn't want my eyes to stay open, and it's very, very annoying. Okay, Tav letter 3. Okay. One quick sec, everybody. Okie dokie. Next letter from Tav. My dearest Gail. Across the top of the page was a wand and a wavy line of weave and small stars. I've been staring at this parchment for at least an hour, but I haven't been able to write anything until now. I'm sobbing at your words, your insight about everything I put you through, The weight of what happened after all your hurts and insecurities from Mistra and the orb, and the fear of being inadequate to me. That weight is almost too much to bear. I've berated myself for months now for hurting you, but the full impact never hit me until I read it in your words. I want to fall on my knees and cry at your feet and beg for mercy. But how could you possibly ever forgive me? I'm sorrier than you will ever know for allowing you, crossed out, causing you to feel that way again. Also, to think that you're taking any of this upon yourself so strongly, I really don't know what to say about that either. I still feel like this is all due to my deficiencies, my weaknesses, my fuck-ups. But I can understand where you're coming from, wanting to take some responsibility. All I'll say is that there's nothing to forgive anymore. I hold no more ill will toward you. We both acted like children throwing tantrums. But we were each already pushed to our limits. And I didn't stop to think about, well, anything really. Tav had drawn 5 filled-in hearts here, along with the writing. I don't know what else to do here because I am also emotional. It feels cheap to keep coming back to my upbringing, but it's an unfortunate reality where I'm concerned. Everything was always a bitter fight of either words or daggers. There was no real communication to speak of. There were no feelings shared. It was all cruel lessons with harsh punishments. Be a bitch or get walked over was something I told myself a lot. I never truly learned to stop and step back and give things time to breathe. Putting myself in another person's shoes is something I forced myself to learn, especially during our adventures. I have a confession to make. When I literally ran into you in Waterdeep a few months ago, it wasn't just happenstance. Excuse me. I'd come there with a purpose. The downward spiral had begun weeks prior, and I was nearing rock bottom. I came to look for you, to see if you were possibly even half as miserable as I was without you. I was certain you would be, and that it would give me reason to approach you. We would be on common ground and might actually be able to talk. On the right side of this page, Tav had drawn an open book sitting in a puddle of water in the rain. On the ripped pages of the book, it says, "I'm sorry about the books." But when I saw you, you were in the marketplace, smiling, making small talk with the merchants, even laughing with them. You looked full of life. You looked like you were doing just fine without me. My heart dropped into my shoes, and I've considered just walking away now. Wait, what? And I'd considered just walking away, never letting you see I was even there. But something in me snapped. I apparently just had to get in a couple more digs before I walked away forever. That was childish and unacceptable, and I'm sorry I put you in that position. I don't blame you one bit for the hold person spell. For the record, I deserved it. Tav had drawn the symbol for the hold person spell here, along with Tav approves. Please forgive me, but I'm emotionally spent. I think I'll wrap this up to send in the morning, go sit on the back porch with a cup of tea, and just think for a while. Still yours, Tav. Along the left side of the bottom of the page, Tav had drawn a small flower garden. On the right side, a cup of tea. Okay. And Gale, letter 3? Yes. 3. My darling Taviola. On the right side of the top page was a carefully drawn eternity symbol. Inside each side was a heart, a G written in one on the left, a T written in the one on the right. Next to it, Gail wrote, I've been doodling this a lot lately. My heart aches for you, for us both. You're right. There's nothing to forgive anymore. We were both stretched so far beyond our limits. No wonder we broke down. We both have acted out of turn. We both have put ourselves through the ringer. And we both built impossibly high walls around ourselves. I'm happy to say that I believe we can push those walls down now. I want to move forward in whatever way we can, even if that ends up being as friends. Though, by judging, hang on a second, where am I in here? Okay, I'm right about there. Though, judging by your comments, it doesn't sound like that will be the case. But please correct me if I'm wrong. Or please correct me if I'm reading the situation incorrectly. I have a confession for you in light of your revelations regarding our run-in in the marketplace. It was all an act to save face out in public. The laughter, the life you said you saw in me, the light-hearted interactions, they were all a facade. I was miserable without you, however angry I was. After that interaction, it got even worse. I felt awful immediately, leaving you standing there shiver in the rain. Gail had drawn a hand getting smacked by a ruler with words in bubbled outline. The words in a bubble outlined in sharp angles. Bad wizard! I couldn't believe that, even though there was some provocation, that I'd still reverted to such a childish response. I sank further into my depressive state. I almost didn't come to the reunion with our companions either. It felt like more of an effort to get myself put together than I was capable of. Fortunately, Tara snapped me out of it. We are in ads at the moment. I'm going to stop and take a quick break for my eyes. When we come back, the continuation of Chapter 3. I'll just be a few minutes.
Why?
That is not the right button, but I don't know. I don't know, Keenan. I don't know. because Baldur's Gate music is a little too battle-y for the reading that I wanted to do, Hannah. So here we go. We have Skyrim music. Alright. Continuing on. And my eyes were getting very, very tired, so I just took like a little 2-minute little shut-eye. I've got some water, and I've got some little... They're little... I forgot I had these. They're called Funnables. They're just little fruit gummies, little fruit treats, but they're Mario themed. So like this one's a little fire flower. Isn't that cute? Alright. Continuing on, this is Gale's third letter. I'm going to back up a little bit. I have a confession for you in light of your revelations regarding our run-in at the marketplace. It was all an act to save face out in public. The laughter, the life you say you saw in me, the lighthearted interactions, they were all a facade. I was miserable without you, however angry I was. After that interaction, it got even worse. I felt awful immediately, leaving you standing there shivering in the rain. Gale had drawn a hand, getting smacked by a ruler with the words in a bubble outlined in sharp edges. Bad wizard! I couldn't believe that, even though there was some provocation, I'd still reverted to such a childish response. I sank further into my depressive state. I almost didn't come to the reunion with our companions either, actually. Felt like more of an effort to get myself put together than I was capable of. Fortunately, Tara snapped me out of it. Speaking of Tara, I've been working on getting her to be more understanding. I'm sure you've noticed that her protectiveness of me overrides any kind of empathetic nature towards anyone who has caused me even a lick of hurt. But she has come a long way in understanding both sides of our predicament. I'll keep at it for both of our sakes. A trail of small paw prints was drawn after this. I'm pleased to say I've been keeping up with the cleaning. On the right side of the page, Gale doodled a robed hand holding a sparking wand next to 2 balls of dust that looked like rabbits. Underneath was written, Dust Bunnies. I feel like I finally have a handle on my students and lesson planning, and I found joy in cooking meals again. Too much time is being spent grading subpar assignments in the evenings, I'll admit, but it comes with the territory. My heart has been all the lighter in the last couple of weeks, and it's all thanks to you. Your words, your patience, and willingness to work on, well, us. What have you been up to lately? Any more adventuring opportunities coming your way? Are you doing any traveling? I wonder if there's any chance our paths might cross in the near future. I'll admit, my mind has been wandering to thoughts of seeing you again. I miss the warmth of your embrace, the sparkle in your smile, the feeling of home when I look into your eyes. I feel like a part of me has been missing since our falling out. I was actually thinking, what would you say to coming back to Waterdeep for a proper visit? Take care of yourself, my darling. A filled-in heart was drawn here. Gale. No fancy drawing in my name this time, just me, missing you. Above this, Gale had drawn a side profile of himself from the chest up, looking down, eyes closed, a tear falling from his eye. The letters had been going back and forth at a regular weekly pace. It was about 6 weeks after the reunion, which already seemed like forever ago. They'd come so far, and his words made her realize that she missed him more than she knew was possible. However, when Tav saw the last question in Gale's letter, she froze. Her chest tightened, her breathing quickened. She got dizzy, her hands shook, and her mind raced, tears threatening to overflow onto her cheeks. She was having a panic attack. She threw the letter in her top desk drawer, slammed it shut, ran down the hall, and pulled the lever for her shower without bothering to warm the water first. Fully clothed, she stood under the cold deluge until her breathing slowed and she could process her thoughts. The nausea was back. She sat on the floor on a towel and just let the water drip off her. Tucking her knees up to her chin, she stared at the wall and focused on her breathing. She wanted nothing more than for Gale to walk in the room right now, pick her up and hold her in his lap, caressing her hair and whispering comforting words to her until she felt better. But as much as she wanted to feel his arms around her, to smell his scent, to run her fingers through his hair and more, she was absolutely terrified. All she could think of as she started rocking back and forth was that she was going to end up hurting him again. She cried and cried until she resigned herself to lying down on the floor and crying herself to sleep, shivering in her damp clothes. A week went by, and there was no response from Tav. Gale tried to brush it off, attempting to convince himself that perhaps she'd gotten a chance to do some traveling and was running behind on sending her letter. 9 days went by, and his resolve started to falter. Every word in his head that he'd written in his last letter... he replayed every word that he'd written in his head in the last letter. Was he moving ahead too fast? Did he assume too much? Did he push her too far? He ached to see her, to hear her voice, and to comfort her, but he would not let himself fuck things up again. On the 10th day, he sent just a short message in hurried writing, requesting for the utmost urgent delivery. Bring up Gale, letter 4. Where is it? There it is. Where is it and why isn't it showing anything? There it is. Tav, I'm truly, deeply sorry if I'm pushing you too far. You don't have to answer the last question. We can continue just writing if that's what makes you comfortable. I'll do whatever you need, but I will not lose you again. Please, talk to me, my love. Gale. A filled-in heart was drawn after his name. Sleep never found him that night. He let his brain run through every worst-case scenario it could come up with. Tears were still crawling down his face every so often as he saw the faintest colors of the dawn coming up to greet the 11th day. Thank the gods he had the next couple of days off for midsummer. Yes, I researched when the events of Baldur's Gate took place, and then calculated out the time for the reunion and the weeks of the letters back and forth. I went extra, guys, I told you. On the afternoon of the 12th day, Tav's response arrived. Gale didn't go back inside or shut the door. He ripped open the envelope and tried to steady his breathing as his shaky hands held her letter. He let himself take a deep breath and fall back against the door frame as he read. Look at our handsome man. Sorry, just trying to size this back up. Go. My precious Gale, I'm so very sorry for the delayed response and for making you worry. I don't know what came over me, but when I saw you asking to see each other again, I panicked. I had a full-on panic attack, after which I slept for days. I lost all track of what day it was or how much time had gone by. I kept picking up my quill and the words just wouldn't come. I'm so sorry. Your words and the message I received today snapped me back out of it. Thank you for checking on me. A filled-in heart was drawn here. Gail, I can't bear the thought of hurting you again. I'm not saying that I don't want to see you. Believe me, nothing would make me happier. My dreams of getting to be near you, to hold you again, to be held by you, they're my greatest source of comfort. But we haven't spent any time together in person since the reunion, and we spent months before that acting like completely different people. What if we can't change, Gail? What if seeing each other brings out all the anger and spite again? I can't forgive myself, even if you have. I don't know what to say. I can't lose you again either. I won't survive it. Sorry. Oh, this is my favorite song from this soundtrack. I can't lose you again either. I won't survive it. And I fear that I will become upset by something and fall back into my old ways of dealing with arguments with juvenile pettiness and venomous words. I'm so scared. In fact, I'm going to deflect now so I don't dissolve into another panic attack. To answer your other questions, honestly, adventuring hasn't happened in a while. I was being truthful at the reunion when I said I'd been adventuring and helping people. But coming back from Waterdeep is when I started to shut everyone out. My house descended into chaotic messes that I didn't have the energy to clean. I stopped eating regularly. I was drinking at least a bottle of wine a day. And I slept all the time. I have enough money set aside that I can get away with not working for quite a while. But it won't last forever. The gardening is going well now, though. I haven't killed so much as a tomato plant. I'm growing flowers and selling bundles here and there. I'm also growing my own vegetables and some fruits, though I haven't begun selling those yet. I'm getting the itch to start baking, however. I'm getting the itch to start baking, however. I found a great deal of fulfillment in creating, growing, some kind of life. Some kind of life now, instead of dwelling on the memories of taking it. Along the left side of the page, she drew a tomato plant crawling up the side. Along the right side, she drew a plate of danishes and a cup of tea. I'm so sorry again for worrying you. I just froze because I don't want you to get hurt. I'll send this your way as quickly as I can, but please tell me your thoughts. I'm hoping your insight can be of some comfort. With all my heart, your Tav. At the bottom of the letter, Tav drew the same symbol Gale had been doodling on everything he could. The eternity symbol, with the hearts in the middle. One with a G, one with a T. Next to it, she wrote, I tried. Yours looks so much better. So much nicer, sorry. And then we have what's probably my favorite letter. Gale, letter 5. Nearing the end of the chapter. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. We're gonna go back to Paley after this is done, but I did fair warn you that this is a long one. This is a chunky boy. Okay. Let me gather myself here for a minute. Okay. My sweet Taviella. Their infinity symbol with hearts and their initials was on the top right. Thank you for explaining the reason for the delay. I completely understand, and I'm sorry to have caused you to panic. If I may offer some encouragement, however, perhaps I can help quiet your heart. Neither of us are underwear. Jesus Christ. Guys, my eyes are tired. My eyes are really tired. Neither of us are under anywhere near the amount of pressure and stress that we were at the time back in Baldur's Gate. We're taking care of ourselves now as individuals, fully independent of others, and neither is a crutch for the other. This bodes well for quelling any fears of being too dependent on each other for our own good. We've seen what damage can be done by careless words and actions, and we've walked back from that ledge together. Now we'll be more aware of the warning signs should we become frustrated with each other again. We've talked about what we can do to avoid arguments in the future, like walking away for a breather, should we need to. Lest you have any unrealistic expectations, please remember that we will become frustrated with each other, and we will likely have some arguments. That's only natural for any two beings that have a close relationship. But we have some experience now and wisdom gained. I truly believe that we can be better for each other. We can change. Together. A filled-in heart is drawn on the left side of the page. If you're comfortable thinking about the possibility of visiting, I have a proposition for you. Some simple guidelines that will help keep us in check as we try spending some time together again under completely different circumstances. I will get you set up in a lovely room in the yawning portal for 1 week. The bartender owes me a favor for cleaning out some riffraff a few weeks ago. Then you can have the place to yourself. Then you can have a place you feel comfortable retreating to without feeling trapped in my tower, should you wish to get some space. So as to not put too much pressure on either of us too quickly, we can have a date each day, but we won't spend the entire day together. At least not every day. It may be midsummer, but I still have regular responsibilities with the academy that I need to see to. Sorry. I just said, there we go. Besides, that will give us time to individually reflect on our time together and how we're feeling. At the end of the week, we can talk about how things have gone and what direction we should go at that point. We won't pressure each other. We'll agree that we won't be disappointed if one person needs more time than the other. Above all, we need to make our friendship stay intact. So, what do you say? Look, I even got Tara's stamp of approval. On the side of the page is an ink paw print. Do you have any idea how much convincing it took for me to get her to put her paw in ink? I owe her tuna for weeks. I won't pressure you, but if you're amenable to this plan, we can do this as soon as you'd like, even next week. Having said that, if you still want to take things slower and keep writing letters for now, I will fully support that decision and be delighted to keep doing so. If you'll allow me, however, I'd like to make one last plea. I want to see you, Taviella. I need to see you. My heart aches for you, and my arms feel so painfully empty without you in them. I long to curl my fingers into your hair, to hear your contented sighs, to be lit up inside by your laughter, and, when you're ready, to make love to you and cover you in affectionate, healing kisses until every hurtful word we've ever exchanged is erased from memory itself. I know you're scared, my darling, but I believe in us. I believe things will be different this time around. I hope and pray to every god and goddess who will listen that you can find it in your heart to take the risk. Come here to me, my love, and we can keep walking our way forward together. A filled-in heart is drawn here. I eagerly await your reply, whatever it may be. Yours always, Gale. A doodle of a wand surrounded by stars is done by his name. Tav's hands trembled. God, she missed him so much it physically hurt. Especially now that she knew how much he was missing her as well. Sitting at her desk, she reread his last full paragraph with tears flooding her vision and heart filling her chest, not to mention a familiar heat between her thighs. She knew at that moment that her desire and renewed trust in Gale Decarios finally outweighed her fears. She didn't even need to think about her response. It was short and sweet. Go. Gale, my love. Their eternity hearts and initial symbol was drawn on the top right. I'll set out tomorrow by horse from Daggerford and will arrive at the yawning portal on Sunday evening around dinner time. I sincerely hope your arms will be waiting for me, because I'll be rushing into them the moment I see you. A filled-in heart was drawn in. Just don't be holding a stack of books this time. Tav had drawn a doodle of a winking face. Yours, always, Tav. P.S. I doubt we'll be waiting for those healing kisses. I doubt we'll be waiting long for those healing kisses. I know we're gonna space out our time together, but stay with me the first night. Help me to settle in Waterdeep. Tav sketched a set of lip prints in the bottom right. Tears fell from Gale's eyes, but happy ones this time. He could tell his cheeks were flushed too from her P.S. He laughed at her jab about the books and folded up the letter and brought it up to his lips, kissing the edge she would have folded with her soft hands. He had planning to do. End of chapter. 8,279 words. But I think it was worth every one of them. There you go. There's chapter 3. If any of you want the link to this chapter, here it is. I'm also going to put that in the writing channel. If you guys want to see what the post looks like. I love this song too. It's so pretty. What'd you guys think of the letters? Like the handwritten letters? I worked hard on those. Oh, I was going to do that. Go. Cute and unique. Thank you. I used this screenshot from my own game. Then I've got like I need to figure out more of the trigger warnings and stuff to reference. Title font's really nice. It's really the only, like, that's just what you can pick from. There's like regular size, big, bigger. There's a bunch of other like handwriting styles, but that's the only like cursive-y type one. So, by the way, I keep meaning to put the definitions of the words in the summary of each. So acquiescence. Here, let's look them up together so you guys can see. Acquiescence was right after the rage sex at the epilogue party, and they were actually talking to each other and agreed to do the letter writing. The reluctant acceptance of something without protest. So they both, especially I think Tav, because she felt the most horrible. So she was accepting the whole idea of them doing the letter writing and all that. They were both just, okay, we're scared, but we're going to go forward. We're not going to argue about it. So that's why that chapter was called Acquiescence. And then this chapter that I just read is called Tenacity. Tenacity is the quality or fact of continuing to exist, to persist, being very determined or determination. So we got one of those. Or we got that as the title. I still need to come up with a title for chapter 4. By the way, I want to read to you guys the beginning of chapter 4 because it's just, I think it's really good. And I'm excited about that too. Although it's really kind of sad. You see the picture I got of the magma mephit when you go to resurrect Gale? See the flute in her right hand? It made me happy. What was I just... Oh, yeah, chapter... Guys, I'm losing it. We're gonna get to Palia here in just a few minutes. I just want to read this once I find it. Where did I put it? I think it's just in my... It's just in my Discord, in my private Discord. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So she said that she was gonna get there to the Yawning Portal Sunday at like dinner time. So chapter 4, I don't have a title yet. This has not been edited. It's very, very unpolished, but on Sunday morning, Tav crawled out of her tent, blinking rapidly in the brightness of the dawn. As her eyes focused, she gasped as she saw noticed a familiar set of wings attached to a small furry body. "Tara?" she asked, her voice echoing the mix of surprise and confusion in her brain. In the span of about 2 seconds, her mind raced through a dozen scenarios and her anxiety spiked. Did something happen? Did he change his mind? Is Tara about to give me a well-deserved tongue lashing and tell me to stay away? She didn't know what feeling was stronger, her fear or overwhelming respect for this very large creature in a very small body, who has looked after Gale his whole life, no matter the challenges, disappointments, or perils. Never walking away, always a sage, a guide, and friend. Whichever feeling it was, it rendered her silent. "Good morning, Miss Taviella. I trust you slept well?" She blinked a few more times before stammering. Yes, I believe I did. I'm still getting my thoughts together. I'm presently surprised to see you here. Is everything all right?" Sorry. Yes, I would think you would be surprised to see me." Tara sat upright and stared at Tav, as if she expected the sleepy woman before her to have the wherewithal to continue this most unexpected conversation. After a few awkward seconds, Tav continued, "How was your, flight? Weather seems to be, beautiful this morning." Silence. "Is Gale all right? Did something happen?" Tav asked hesitantly. Tara simply blinked and replied in an even tone, "Master Decarios is quite well. He is very much looking forward to your reuniting this evening." More silence. Tara, I know Tara interrupted, finally putting Tav out of her misery. Tav closed her mouth and solemnly looked at the ground and nodded her head. Okay. Sorry guys, trying to get my brain to cooperate again. Went out the window about halfway through the reading. "Miss Taviella, it should be no surprise that I'm very wary of this entire situation." Tav closed her mouth, looked solemnly at the ground, and nodded her head. Tara continued, "My poor Gale has had his heart broken and rebroken and rebroken more times than I care to count. I cannot bear to see it shattered into dust. I'm not sure what your intentions are, Miss Taviella, but I can promise you that I will not sit idly by and allow him to have what little remains of his self-worth taken from him and tossed into the winds." It sounded like there was some more to this early morning lecture, but Tara paused to let the tiefling... Wait, what? Tara paused when she heard Tav sniffling. Tiefling. She tilted her head slightly as she watched the first of the day's sunbeams shine rainbows through tears that fell from the woman's downcast eyes. Taking a shuddering breath, Tab sobbed. "You will never know the depth of my grief and sadness over the pain I caused him. I've berated and chastised myself every single day since that horrible night with Mizora. I was a different person then, still struggling with my identity after severing my attachment with Ball. Not to mention still being tadpoled and so many voices in my head of everyone's thoughts. We were getting so close to the third stone and the nether brain, and all Gale was going on about was that God's damned crown. All that aside, there's no excuse for that or anything else that happened so far, or everything else that happened after." She paused and took a deep breath, then sobbed all the harder. "I know you have no reason to trust me. I wouldn't trust me. But I promise that I have no ill will towards Gale, and the last thing I want to do is cause him even a second more pain. I still can't forgive myself, even though he has, and I don't understand how he could possibly still see any good in me, but he does." She took a couple breaths to compose herself. The Tressum gingerly walking closer and sitting within arm's reach. Her glare had softened into concern. Tav shakily continued, "I owe you an apology too, Tara. I know I said several harsh comments to you as well, not to mention the effect Gale's misery has had on your life." Sorry. I need to back up for a second. I owe you an apology too, Tara. I know I said several harsh comments to you as well, not to mention the effect Gail's misery has had on your life. I know you care for him and look out for him in more ways than I will ever understand. I'm so sorry for letting my childish and petty actions and lapse of judgment permeate your life. I regret everything I said and did to cause you both so much pain, and I always will. Tara had lain down next to her knee by this point, listening and discerning the tone of her voice and the genuineness of her emotions. Tav kept going, I'm absolutely gobsmacked that Gale still has any desire to see me or talk to me, let alone that he still harbors any kind of love for me. I don't feel worthy of any of it. Yet he still believes in me. And the only fault on his part was wanting to overreach in an attempt to make the best possible future for us. How can I stay angry over that? She sighed and looked back down at the ground, tears welling up once more. Anything he said to me in rage and anger, sorry. Anything he said to me in rage and anger, the spells he used against me, was very deserved. I don't fault him one bit. Her voice breaking, she couldn't bear to say any more. She tucked her knees up against her body, held them close, put her head down, and let the torrent of sadness and regret wash over her. Having no lap to lay in, Tara curled up next to Tav's hip. Her heart broke for this poor woman. A second. Her heart broke for this poor woman. She had to remind herself that Tara was still shedding a life of murder and lies under the thumb of Baal. Anyone clawing their way towards a better life from that mess is to be commended. Her motives seemed genuine, her repentance real. Tara was skeptical, of course, but she'd been suspicious of anyone who had captured the heart of her dear wizard friend, and they would be subject to her scrutiny. In a soft voice, Tara finally spoke. There, dear. Gale knows your heart. He still believes that you genuinely love him and want to press forward. Tav cried harder when she heard this. She still couldn't believe the love of her life was willing to be so forgiving and dedicated to her. It was truly overwhelming. Tara continued, Here. He asked me to come find you and pass along this note. With a flick of her tail, a purple orb of mist appeared in front of Tav's face. A tan envelope materialized with a doodle on the front. An eternity symbol wrapped around two hearts, one with a G, one with a T. Tav sniffled and gently plucked the envelope out of the air, clutching it to her chest with both hands. Breathing a deep sigh of relief, she realized how much tension she'd been holding in her body. She let her shoulders relax, closed her eyes to get rid of a few of them. You know, if you can't see them, they don't exist. What? Guys, I did that thing again. Where my brain just goes completely to another planet. I'm definitely going to have a flare-up later. Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you.
I know, like, what I was reading gibberish. My brain went to building mode in Palea, and I started talking about yeah, this is what happens when I say I get brain fog in the middle of a stream. This is what happens. So now you get to see it. I'm fine, by the way, guys. I'm fine. We're gonna keep going. I only have like one more little chunk to read, and then we're gonna switch gears and go back to Palea, but yeah, fibromyalgia at its finest, everybody. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Tav sniffled and gently plucked the envelope out of the air, clutching it to her chest with both hands. Breathing a deep sigh of relief, she realized how much tension she'd been holding in her body. She let her shoulders relax, closed her eyes, and tried to get her trembling hands to steady themselves. Tara took this moment to continue. Mr. Decarios also felt it prudent that you and I attempt to clear the air before you visit the tower, which is primarily why I'm here. Now, I hear your apology, and I believe it to be sincere. I know how much you mean to him, and I know it wouldn't be possible for me to come between you two if I wanted to. And that's where I've stopped. That's when we got home yesterday from church stuff. So I will be writing the rest of it, maybe this evening. I was hoping to have it finished for today, so I could just read all the rest of it, but that didn't happen. But we're gonna see their reunion. There gonna be some smut, and then excuse me, we're gonna see their week of dates and how that all goes, and then where they end up. There we go. Alrighty. So, what did you guys think? GG's on writing? Yes, I'm excited. What'd you guys think? What'd you think of the letters? What'd you think of the story? A lot of work and good. Thank you. I cried a lot while writing it, so that's why I didn't cry while reading it. Because is it normal to cry from your own writing? Palea. Holy crap, Crafty, what? What? Had separate letters outside of the story. Yeah. Okay. Amazing amount of work, hats off. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, like the multiple forms of content. Yeah, so like the different forms of media, the graphics and I was actually thinking I have a my long form story that I'm going to do with here, I'm going to turn the music off and the game sounds back on. Does the game show as Palea now, by the way? I changed it back. It does? Can you say that in chat next time? Because you know I can't hear you. Hubby's got the day off too, y'all. Yes, it does. Thank you. Ooh, it's hot pot time. My long form story, I have a whole line of artwork planned to go along with it. Also, I had mentioned this on stream, but Gale had he has like fancy stationery and stuff, and he said it's left at the academy. But really, he's gonna end up saying in this last chapter, he didn't want her to feel bad because she only had like regular scrappy parchment, so he used his regular stuff. But one of the things that is tradition for, Waterdavian culture when they do courting, when you court somebody, is you give them little gifts. So one of his gifts to her that she's going to get throughout the week is actually going to be a set of stationery that's going to have like flowers and like a vegetable garden and all that stuff, since she's getting so into the gardening and stuff. And I'm going to draw that stationery and have a picture of it embedded in the story, both on Tumblr, and then when I'm going to, after stream, I'm going to finally set up an AO3 page for this story. I have an account and I've been reading stuff on AO3, but I haven't posted anything there yet because I wanted to be a little bit more like together. Anyway, so I'm going to draw the stationery. Ooh, that's cute. I don't have that yet. So that'll be a thing. And then I'm going to have pictures of Gale and Tav and some of their various goings on and whatnot. Let's see. Oh, they only have 3 out of 4 over here. Ooh, hi.
Will you get your head out of the clouds and back in the water where it belongs?
After my turn, yes. Ooh. Also, it's dark over here. I kind of like it. Kind of like it. All right, everybody hydrate, not just me. Alrighty. Thank you, Cassie. Bong hydrate. Please also hydrate with water after that. I can't, I just want to take both of them. Can I do that? No. We're going to go for the corn because now I can see those tiles have already been played. I wonder when they, when you draw through all of the tiles, do they shuffle them and put back the ones that you went through that no one took? Just finished mowing the backyard. Thought it was appropriate. Hey, I just finished reading, like, apparently an hour's worth of book. Hour and a half? I don't know. Plus my brain is foggy. I'm having major fibro fog. There was another potato. Ooh, here's the third fishy. So I just need corn on the cob and then whatever. This is bok choy, isn't it? Is that bok choy? What was I saying?
Something about bok choy?
No, before that. I don't know. It's fine. Also, stop talking to me out loud! Love you. I can hear, you know, when I have these headphones in, they're not completely noise canceling, but it sounds like the Charlie Brown adults. Like I can make out about every 18th word. That's about it. Come on. Mama needs a corn cob. That's not it. Oh, I should have taken the carrot. As soon as I clicked, I saw it. God dang it. Fuck. Oh, well. One of these other 3 people have the other 2 corn on the cobs. I guarantee it. And we're going to end in a stalemate. There's still one here. Okay. Okay, that's done. Fish are done. I just need bok choy. I just need bok choy. That's green onion. It's a fake out. No. I love this person's name, Snoozapalooza. That's funny. house chores, working to keep my ass awake. So sleepy. Kids had me up since 6:30. Oh no. Oh no. Cauliflower. As a reminder to do your dream snaps for Disney Dreamlight Valley. You got today and tomorrow. Do them snaps. Take a nap if I'm screwed on my sleep schedule. Oh, and if I take a nap, I'm screwed. Yeah. I think there's a nap in my future, but my sleep schedule is already fucked because Saturday into Sunday, I only got like 2 hours of sleep. Excuse me. Somebody else is holding the bok choy. They have to be. Come on. Nobody's giving up the greens. Bum, 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 ba-dum. No, wrong green thing. Somebody better win soon. We're not going to get in another game. Although, I already had 1 coin. They have it, I bet. Put out the bok choy. You know you want to. No! Green onion! Fuck. Oh, thank God. Alright. Oh, it is 3. I thought it was 3:30. Coins do I have? Just 2, so 1 spin. Why am I always just getting firework bags today? I don't want them. I don't use them. Alright, let's go do some plushie hunting, shall we? I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna empty my inventory and get all that stuff set up, and then we're gonna head out. I think I'm just, excuse me, gonna wander all over Bahari for a little bit and hunt and go talk to future husbando and former, almost bonus child. 25,000 for the deluxe backpack. I gotta save for that. Yeah. Let's go see what Tish has got. I wanted another of these deer. Random phone call from mother. Mad upset about something else. Takes it out on me when I'm just trying to help. Annoying. Ugh. No worries, Benji. You're good. That is frustrating. Banner, pots and pans. Ah, that's a pretty table. Benji, yeah. That's a rough. Plant! That's a minute. Thank you. Thank you. Chain. Hello, Chain. And in we go. I haven't seen the animation for getting into this map. We put up the Galewind Sanctuary. It is beautiful map. Beautiful housing map. I just wish they could give us expanded boundaries for decorating. Beautiful photo op. Maybe perfect place to get married. Ah! What? Hello? What are we doing? There's a little... Okay, listen. You can definitely fish in this little river situation.
I'm Ghost. I'm dead. I was killed by Mrs. Havisham out by the carriage house. Good luck, babe!
Hi, Justice. Well. Look who it is. It's going good. I just a little bit ago finished reading my chapter 3 that I wrote and showing off all the letters that go with it. Oh, Diz, did your entrance sound go off? I didn't hear when you first came in. Hang on a second. Let me get whatever this fish is gonna be, and then I want to play it for you, because I set it up. It's a sound that you made on your stream, and it made me so happy. I tested it, and it played. I don't know what the dealio was. Let me get back there. Justice, how's your day going? Let's see. Users. It's me, Diz. Why didn't it work? Should have worked. Where did the sound clip go? Seriously, it disappeared. It's alright. I sent it to Mitchie, so I'll just snag it back from her. How did it just disappear out of my folder with the F? No, not yet. No. Mix it up, behave. Alright, first we gotta move it from the download folder. Cut that there. Music, Twitch music, sound clips. There we go. All right, here we go. Now it should play. So, Diz, this is your entrance command.
Social interaction? Ugh. Disgusting.
Here it is one more time.
Social interaction? Ugh. Disgusting.
Cracked me the fuck up. I almost wet myself when I heard that. So freaking funny. There you go. Now that should play, now that the file is actually there. Wow, why would it disappear? I haven't tested it. Okay. I have some decorations to put down and get out of my inventory. I got mail. Zaki coin. Let's see. They're all seeds. I got a rug. Where should this rug go? I feel like this rug could go out here. Is that... Ooh, yeah, I need more of those. Let's do this, like... I don't know, that's kind of... Let's go here. Let's get the full moon up at the top there. There we go. Yeah, there you go. That looks pretty there. Oh, I got the gold coins. Let's put those out by the little chesty chests out here. Yes, the fishing. Ooh, let's put them up here. There we go. Get a couple more of those over time. No May, hello. Another deer. Put a deer back here. Right there? Yeah. I got a clothesline from something. I forget what. Oh, look at the heart underwear. So funny. Oh yeah, I got a plushie from oh, is it the same one? It is. Look at them. They're so cute. Fancy bathtub. I'm gonna put this like over here. I think it's a good idea. There we go. Maybe this can go... oh. Maybe this can go here for now. Yeah. What is this? Oh! That's right. I got this from the machine the other day too, with some of the pirate decorations. Might be a little too short to make that believable. Plus, it's kind of sinking into the chest a little bit. I hate that. Let that goblin go in the cage next to Priestess Gut. I was friends with the spiders down below. Thanks for freeing me. I'm going to find a new tribe. It runs off and then the spiders kill him. That happened to me the first time, Hannah. That happened to me the very first time I tried to help and do that. And I was like, oh, fuck. Pirate Navigator maps. That's what they're called. Is it just the painting and the vase for now? My brain is still a little bit soup, by the way, but I am trying. Ooh, perfect spot right up there. There we go. And oh, it's just a little baby plant. I thought it was going to be a big one. $15 XP out of it as a Sarbub. want this. Oh, here we go. We got a little... No, that's the same freaking Why am I being so indecisive? Can I put it on the tiki bar? Heck yeah, I can. Alright, thinking and daydreaming. You over here. That's what I wanted to do. Because usually the brain fog goes away when I start getting into a game again. This time it's not. I want to get to the point where we actually go out hunting, but then if I'm still that like groggy and out of it, I'm probably just gonna end stream. But not quite yet. No. Wrong button. Let's see, what do we got? We got 3 spicy peppers. Let's do corn. Oh, it's gonna turn into like cream corn. Oh, it doesn't help that he's nodding off now, too. Ooh, 12 carrot seeds. Let's get some more corn. Oop, stop it. Push yourself. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna see how I do with the hunting. If the hunting doesn't wake me up, then I am gonna call it, but... I thought I was more rested. Then again, my chiropractor did, tell me that it can just be a bullet train that has no, like, impetus for a flare-up. Like, it can just... boom. And there it is. Need the mushroom. Oh, let's put that garlic in there. I used to have a garage once. You want to come clean and dick around in ours? It needs to be organized. Want a hunting partner? Sure, I'm just going to empty my inventory here and make some more arrows, and then we can group up in Northern Bahari. Let's see. How am I good on blueberries? I'm good on blueberries. Good on spicy peppers. All the seeds can go in there. These can go in there. I'll keep one of those. Sell the other 2. These go in. That's for repairing. Keep food. Sell fish. If you do any work, just be there and chat. Oh, it'd be nice having someone else to body double for me. Yeah. By the way, I like that Lady Craftington of the Gamerino family. I like that, Diz. I like that a lot. I was talking about you earlier because we were talking about power washing, and then like Two Dog came up. He wasn't here. Like the subject of Two Dog came up, and I was talking about all the names he was calling you last night, and it was oh god, what was it again? Like Diz Thaniel, or no, it wasn't that. It was Diz. Because I'm always a fan of Dizzington. Diztholomew. Diztholomew. Cracked me. Yeah. Cracked me up. I got there like half a second before you posted that. That's funny. Alright, all this stuff can go into the bin for selling, except save that. Save that. Alrighty, Roo. Letters. Fine arrows. Dispel arrows I could use some more of. Told Trilla today, did the impression of the metal hydrate when the bot didn't go off. Should have clipped it. Here you go, Diz. Information. It's time for metal hydrate. There you go. Oh, I got you. I got you. There you go. Why are you a VIP? Fuck. Hold up. Hold up. I refuse to allow myself to forget that. I need to redo my VIPs anyway. I'm just going to open my page of roles. Because I need to go through and take some people off who haven't been here in like a year or more. And shuffle in some more people who've been hanging out a lot lately. What is it? Community? Yeah, roles manager. Can I add another IP? Nope, that's not that one. Nope. Go. You got my last current VIP slot, Diz. I'm gonna create more because I can take at least like 3 or 4 people out that I can think of. But you took currently my last VIP slot. Hey, there's that diamond. Take that away. It's good. I gotta repair real quick. Ooh, 20 more iron. Oh, I have 99 pallium ore. Let's get those threshing out. The fancy bricks. Crafteroni. I want this up here. That's right, I forget. When you right click on those out of the machine, they don't go into the inventory, they go into your bag. Oh, this one too. Oh, because I'm not at the thingy. Alright, let's make some more flow wood. This goes up there. I got arrows, I got food. I got bug stuff. My inventory is pretty much empty. Alright. Let me send an invite to Umberglue. Is there anyone else that wants to group up and do a little hunting? So we'll see how this goes. Amber, I may only do this like 5-10 minutes before I realize like, hey, you're gonna pass out. Or this could be a thing where I wake up and then all of a sudden an hour later we're still hunting. I don't know, kind of bug. The paper lantern. Hello. All right. What? Oh, that's the one I have with the blue dice. So I'm just looking. I'm hunting the things that can drop plushies. So the Cernix, the Chappas, the Muujin, and then whatever the bugs you can. Oop. Ah, I missed Chappas. I was too busy looking past the Chappas at the deer. I just saw your bunny, like, glitch and fall out of the tree and land on top of you. Oh, that was a close shot. Ha! Oh, why'd you move? Buddy does weird things. So you banked left and went like way up here, didn't you? Oh. I don't think you're it, but... Oh, maybe you are. Oh, that's the outfit glows when you kill something. Yo! That's dope. Do you see this? That is dope. I love that. Look at it. It glows when you kill something. And then it fades away. That is so cool. There's usually Chappas and stuff up here. If they haven't all been picked off already. See? Isn't that cool? They really are doing a good job with the cosmetics. They're so fun. What am I hearing? It sounds like an airplane. Right up Main Street. Shit. Nope, get... Alright, where'd that Cernix go, first of all? Here it is. What? Got him! Can I get the Cernix that's in here? That sound right there. What is that sound? go? I lost it in the bushes. Oh, they were there. What? Oh, that was glitchy as hell. Did y'all see that? Bag in the tree. Ooh, magic Muujin! Yo, let's go. Ooh, bright shroom over here. See, there's a bunch of bags that I didn't get. I think they're up here. Hold up. Oh, just chopped down trees. Ooh, pine amber? That's new for me. I haven't gotten pine amber before. Tree right there. Okay, I think I'm caught up on loot.
From all my new rallied heart, I thank you.
Uncle Cranston just subscribed with Prime. Love you. I creep on in every once in a while. Miss you and all our fun mums.
Fun mums? Cranston, hello. It's good to see you. Thank you for the subby wubby, especially your Prime. I hope you're doing well. Creep on in every once in a while, you creeper. Seriously, I hope you're doing well. Hope things are going okay. I assume life has been busy, busy, busy. But I appreciate it very much. Things are grand. Visiting family in Chicago now, but back to Washington tomorrow. Aw, hell yeah. Busy as ever. Yeah, yeah. How is the lady friend? Where did... Hello? Oh my god, these things are glitchy as heck. What did they do to the Muujins? Yeah, stretch it out? Got it. Is considering downloading it for the plane. It's so good, Cranston. There's so much to do. If you wanna be a hunter, you be a hunter. If you wanna switch it up and then do some baking, you do some baking. There's the the crafting, the questing, the relationships with all the different NPCs. There's so many good cosmetics and stuff. It's so good. Give me just a second, Hannah. We'll do the stretchies. Oh my god, so many things to shoot. Okay, we'll come back to this tree in a minute. Shit. No! There's that. Did you see that glitch back? Chimney. Alright, let me run around and get this, and then we'll stretch. Bunch of iron right here, yeah. Everybody just whacks it. Done! Okay, there's this bag of... Oh, it's a tree. Oh my gosh, so many things to shoot. It's like they all spawned at once and everyone went feral. Got up and refilled my water. Like, wait, y'all need to get your gamer butts up too. That's fair. That is 100% fair. Here, wherever you are. Oh, is this just mining? Yeah. Okay, and then let me run over to wherever this was. Probably a Cernic. Because these do time out after a while, so I just want to go grab it before I stop. Because remember, every Cernic is a potential plushie. I think that's when they really got us back in Cranston, was they added the percent chance of being able to get plushies out of the Cernics, the deer, the Muujin, which are the wolves. Now they just added the Chappas, which are the little fox things. And then 4 of the different kinds of bugs. So every one that you kill, there's a percent chance you can get plushies. So that's where we're all obsessed, I think. Alright. So take your neck, stretch it to the side. Don't do anything that hurts. Just do what's comfortable. Stretch. Get the neck rolling around one way and then back around the other way. Take your arm, stretch it out. Oh, reach, reach, reach. And then the other arm. Big stretch and then up in the air. Let it go through your back. Wiggle your butt in your chair if you're not getting up. Oh, I'm going to do a little... Oh, there's a good twist. Here we go. And then up to the sky, breathe in. And breathe out. Here we go. Ooh. Guys, I haven't made the schedule for this week yet. I was too focused yesterday on getting Chapter 3 done. Umberglue, I'm coming over to you. Too focused on getting Chapter 3 done, but I am going to post it today. I want to get in a lot of different things. I want to get in working on Mitchie's, excuse me, Mitchie's Shell Challenge. She moved the tour date, but I still got to actually get it done. I've hardly done anything. So I'm wondering if maybe we do that tomorrow. I want to do some more Dreamlight Valley. I want to do some more, let's see, we haven't done any Baldur's Gate in a while, despite us all talking about it and being obsessed with it. Cernic. Proudhorn Cernic. Regal and Majestic Gate. Yeah, you're correct.
I can't really faff around all day.
Faff around all day. That's so funny. I want to date her at some point. Got him. So many things to do. There's Astrobot. There's a little bit of Astrobot on Friday when it comes out, but then we'll switch to Baldur's Gate. I'm probably going to do a work-along stream either on Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know which. But for more writing / artwork. I know there's more. I've actually written it down. I have a schedule that I've been writing stuff down on. And there's so many new releases coming out in September, especially for indies. So, gonna be busy, busy, busy. I was gonna maybe stream on Saturday, but Fuzz is gonna be doing Astrobot on Saturday. Ooh, 3 Cernics right here. Boom. What? That one should have hit. Ooh, it's 6 o'clock. The bugs are coming out. Ah. Anyway, I'll figure the schedule out. It's probably the first thing I'm going to do after stream is get my schedule posted. So be on the lookout for that. Ooh, bugs. I still don't have a paper lantern bug. Although I saw Kaylin got one. Kaylin got one and a proudhorn beetle one. What? What are you? Oh man, I thought, see, when it crackles and does all that kind of stuff, it should be a plushie. Like, don't make special sounds if you're not a plushie, you know what I mean? Fake me out. Alright, let's go back up north a little bit. What's in here? Ooh, I'm gonna go through here and... Oh, have I read this one? I explore to become lost. In those moments, I find myself again. Good thing I make special sounds, because what, you're plushie? Hi, Umberglue. Yes'm. From one fellow human plushie to another, I respect this. Up here. Gotta pick up the things off the ground, because they could release the ladybugs, which are also potential plushies. Here, buggies. Okay. Umberglue, are you streaming right now? Are you streaming right now? At 8:30. Okay, because I saw your announcement in your Discord. I don't think it had a time in your... There might have been a time in the graphic. There wasn't a time in the message. So I was just wondering. So, y'all... Hannah, I don't know if you're free for a sec to give Umberglue a shout out. But make sure you guys are following Umberglue. She is well on her way to becoming affiliate. I looked at her stats this morning. All she's got to do is stream one more time and one more day to get affiliate. She's got the viewer numbers are already way up. She's got more than 50 followers. Get it Wednesday morning. Yeah. So, she's going to do... now, her friend Manja that we were trying to help raise money for... got all the funding they needed and got transferred to the hospital near their home. So that is super duper exciting. They had not been home since 2020 because they were stuck in that hospital in Ohio. And they sorry. Hadn't really been able to visit. They couldn't leave, couldn't see family. Only a few family members were able to come up like every so often. His girlfriend was there as much as could be. But now they're home basically. So big props to that. But anyway, they gonna be Umber glue. Umber glue. Slow tree. Okay. There we go. 1 second. Thank you for waiting. What are you doing? Hey, Cave, how's it going? I'm good. We're just doing some paleo-ing. I read chapter 3. I finally finished it with all the handwritten letters between Gale and Tav going back and forth. So I'm going to post that. That's up on Tumblr now. I'm going to post the link in Discord after stream. But read through that for everybody. And yeah, just having a chill day. I'm probably going to raid out soon because I can feel a flare-up coming on. My brain totally started skitching out during the reading, actually, which is frustrating because I wanted to be able to take a good highlight and just post it somewhere, but I'll maybe record myself reading the whole story and post it so that if people want to listen to it but they weren't able to be in streams, they can get it. Survive the gym, but at what cost? I can't lift this Dr. Pepper to my mouth. Oh, sweetheart. That's what straws are for. You just chain some of them straws together with duct tape and get you that Dr. Pepper. That's what I did when I was sick one time. I put a tub of or a gallon of orange juice on the floor while I was laying on the couch, and then I took like 3 of those bendy straws and I chained them together, Diz. My customized crazy straw. We put them together with duct tape, and then the gallon of juice just sat on the floor, and I just, all day long while I was sick. It worked great. We need to enjoy it while it's still cold. Yeah, that too. Ooh, Cernic. Guys, I don't know what I was saying before. Flare up. Brain go wonky. Crafty, very sleepy. Sleepy not going away. So I think I'm gonna probably call it here soon-ish. But I'm gonna post my schedule for the rest of the week after our stream, and it's gonna be all chill stuff. Indie cozy games, some Baldur's Gate on Friday after we look at Astrobot. Yeah. Yeah. It's just staring at me longingly. But I'm so happy that you guys have been hanging out. Even if you've been lurking and haven't said a thing, I appreciate it. Astrobot. You know, the PlayStation game that came with like the PS5 and it had like the little cute robot platformer. And it goes through like the history of the PlayStation consoles. You kind of get to go inside them and find little puzzles and stuff like that. Kind of like I'm starting to wonder if Astrobot is gonna be PlayStation's Mario. Anyway, they made another Astrobot game because everybody kept asking for one, and it comes out on Friday, and it's super cute. We watched the trailer earlier. Got rid of the PlayStation because, and I have a very large sadness because I'm gonna miss this. Well, I'm gonna be playing it. I'm gonna be playing it Friday a little bit before we do some Baldur's Gate, and then Fuzz is gonna play it on Saturday. So if anybody wants to see it, even if they don't have a PlayStation,
dude, where's my car?
That's where to be.
Where's
Chester,
your car,
hi.
Dude, where's my car?
Chester, hi.
Where's your car, dude?
Chester, I was lurking the other day.
Where's my car? Where's your car, dude?
Chester, I've been focusing on cranking out this fiction that I'm writing the sequel to, and I just posted chapter 3 today. But I'm a third of the way into writing chapter 4, the final chapter, and once I post that, it's back to finishing your stuff. which is close to being finished. Finally, after like a year and a half, it will be done. And then I can focus on Baldur's Gate art to my little heart's content. Traded your PS1 in 2003 for a bag of weed. I love you, Chester. That's amazing. Oh, that was so close. I stopped hunting for that. What, that comment? Where did that Cernic go? Is that what you was shooting? Where'd my deer go? Choppa! Choppa plushie. Future Choppa plushies, no! Why are you all running? Why can I not shoot any of them? Boo! Woo! Oh, did you see that shot? That was a good shot. Woo! How's things in here today? Enjoying the 3-day weekend? Yes, hubby's home. I read chapter 3 on stream earlier of that fiction. I'm very happy with it. I've been getting into writing fanfic and stuff now, and that's a new adventure for me. And I was saying earlier, I'm pretty fearless. I've vocal performance was part of my major, my education, my experience. I do public speaking. I taught high schoolers, for crying out loud. And yet, posting that chapter this morning with the handwritten letters, the graphics for it, made me nervous. I was like, am I supposed to feel like throwing up right now? What's happening? Should I be dizzy? Why am I dizzy? It's like Gale says when he's ready to talk to Mistra. He's like, I've never been nervous before. I hate it. That was totally me this morning. But I've been getting good receptiveness to what I have been writing and reading, so I think it's going well. Okay, anything else? I'm going to... Let's see. More bugs. All I can think of, I take on Mitchie's attitude of running around and hunting in Palia. Like, every paper lantern bug, every Cernic, every Choppa is a potential plushie waiting to happen. I gotta get it. I gotta get a plushie. Oof. I see you. I see you. Boom. Wife's back from house sitting, so I'm happy now. Oh, good. So is my son, because 13 here took the Xbox with her. Oh, yikes. So now you got the Xbox. How long was she gone? How long was she gone for? Nope. Potential plushie, come back. Ooh. Briar daisies, yes. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your message. Sorry. Yes, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Since Friday, just got back a bit ago. Bless. No! Where? They already gone? They disappeared. That's okay. No worries. I have plenty that I haven't had to use them for really much yet. Okay, let's see. What is around here? Merkle, do you know what you're gonna stream tonight? Are you gonna stream Palea? Plus one, I'll send it. I don't need one. I was just gonna grab it if it was there. I'm a hoarder. Just set me free. I got out of the groove, Diz. Sorry. Be doing resin. That's exciting. Making the free keychains that donors get. Oh, that's awesome. I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see that. My sister, who lives across the street, texted saying, I made spaghetti and garlic bread. You're welcome to come over. I've been playing BG3 for over 10 hours. You don't gotta tell me twice. Ooh, Umber Glue. Up here where I am, there's a Briar Daisy and a, what is this, the heart one? The heart flower? Yeah, a jackpot. Oh, home sweet home. I think I only ever sing the harmony. I'm on my way. Set me free. Home sweet home. There you go. Also, focus check. I'm out of focus. I'm out of focus. Get rid of these. Pick up one of those. Yeah, the heart drop lily. Yeah. Hey, happy Diz. Oh, no. Keep that. Drop the pine cone. There. Oh, it disappeared right as I cleared my inventory. That's lame. I swear they dinked around with some of the multiplayer stuff. Like, I swear the proximity you have to be near your hunting partners got shorter. Because I'm not seeing as much loot as I should from multiple experiences. The stuff that can disappear, does it disappear faster? I don't know. It's a gift from God. A little nervous, not really worked on camera like that. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. Praise Sylvanas. I have been... No, you're fine, Umber Glue. I've been getting some stuff. I've been getting some stuff. I hope you've been getting my stuff. It's just... I think the distance... I think they effed with it. You're totally fine. Don't even worry about it. You mostly have? Yeah. Yeah. Having said that, I'm going to keep playing probably. But I am going to hop off stream, I think. Because now, in addition to the foggy brain, I really gotta pee. So, let's kick up the music to something a little more upbeat. And let's see. Let's do some of FM 84. I'm feeling it. There we go. Alright, who is on? Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Obviously, really appreciate it. I'm going to post chapter 3 in the writing channel in the Discord. Complete with graphics. Oh, I know who we might go see. Yeah, I know who we're gonna go see. I'll post my schedule. in an ad, but I think we're gonna go see Lofi. Ooh! Lofi and Chit Chat's Streamathon Birthday Bash. Stream for Starlight fundraising. There's stream milestones and donation incentives. Lofi Explorer is a good friend of the Witty Mitchy community and Diz community. Does a lot of the Minecraft challenges. Looks like they're on a BRB. So I'll just kind of fill time here for a minute. But looks like at $39, they're gonna do old game swap. And I see Bear and Breakfast, I see Plum Grove and Cornucopia, so I don't know if they're gonna go back and like finish those. $50 incentive, a November multiplayer game unlock. Looks like they're gonna do Raft. Marbles on Stream race for merch at $80. There's Minecraft stuff at $100 and $390. $500, and they'll do Demonologist. $1,000 for a 24-hour affiliate anniversary subathon in December. $1,600 is the top one, and I see PvE Pew Pew FPS game unlock in December. So there we go. Thank you guys for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. Please hang out until the raid goes through so we can say hi to Lofi. And please hang out in chat if you can, as far as lurking, even if you gotta go do other stuff, so that they can get some good numbers for their stream. They've been going about 3 hours. I don't know how much longer. Oh, they're gonna go 10 more hours. So you got a good long time to hang out with Lofi if you want. There's lots of donation incentives too. I see name on the Cozy Crafter wall. There's a sticker sheet set. Chit Chat. I can't see what the third one is. Donation match at $50. And a $100 donation will add an hour to the stream. So lots of stuff going on. Umber Glue, thank you so much. Diz, Hannah, everybody who's been hanging out, everybody who's commented on the writing and giving me encouragement for that, I appreciate it very much. We're gonna do the regular old Cozy Crafter raid. Lofi is still on a break, but if you can drop some love in your message and a lurk if you need to, please take care of yourselves. Take your medication. I will try to start on time tomorrow, 10 a.m. We'll see. It's back to work tomorrow. Who knows what chaos is waiting for me. Benji, you too. You guys have a great week. I will see you guys around the places. Let's go say hi to Lofi. Doing the reading rest was great. It was. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye.
Thank you for the follow. We do have anonymous follows. If you don't want to chat, that's totally fine. But welcome in, welcome in. Oh, hello. Click follow, welcome. Oh no, there's the orange. I got unlocked.